Right now, there are 3 stars just 4 light-years away, practically our cosmic backyard, and one of them might have a planet where liquid water could exist. Today on Cosmos Unlocked, we're visiting the closest star system to our own, Alpha Centauri. From the southern hemisphere, you can spot 2 brilliant stars burning close together near the Southern Cross. That's Alpha Centauri A and B, 2 stars locked in orbit around each other, completing 1 loop every 80 years. But there's a third member, a small, dim red dwarf called Proxima Centauri, and it holds the record as the single closest star to our Sun, at just 4.24 light-years away. The next nearest star system is nearly 6 light-years out. In cosmic terms, Alpha Centauri is basically next door. Alpha Centauri A is slightly larger and brighter than our Sun, a yellow star with about 1.1 times the Sun's mass. Swap it for our Sun, and we'd barely notice. Alpha Centauri B is a little smaller and cooler, an orange star at about 90% solar mass. Together, A and B orbit each other, swinging anywhere from 11 to 36 astronomical units apart over their 80-year cycle. Then there's Proxima Centauri, small, faint, red. Only 12% of the Sun's mass, invisible to the naked eye. It orbits the other 2 at a staggering distance of roughly a quarter of a light-year, taking about 550,000 years to complete a single loop. In 2016, astronomers discovered a planet orbiting Proxima Centauri, Proxima b. It sits in the habitable zone, the region where liquid water could exist on a surface, and it's roughly Earth-sized. But there's a catch. Proxima Centauri is a violent star. Red dwarfs constantly blast out powerful flares, radiation bursts that could strip away atmospheres and bombard surfaces with X-rays. Whether Proxima b has held on to an atmosphere, whether it has a magnetic field strong enough to protect life, we don't know yet. 4 light-years sounds close on a map. In reality, that's 40 trillion kilometers. Voyager 1, our fastest spacecraft, travels at about 17 kilometers per second. At that speed, reaching Alpha Centauri would take over 70,000 years. That's where breakthrough starshot comes in. The concept: fire tiny sail-like probes using massive laser arrays, accelerating them to 20% the speed of light. Travel time? Around 20 years. We'd be sending robots, not humans, but it would be the first time humanity ever reached another star. Alpha Centauri has been in our sky for as long as humans have existed. Our ancestors looked up at those same stars, hunters, sailors, philosophers, and had no idea what they were. Just light, just mystery. And here we are, thousands of years later, and we finally know there's a planet there, roughly the size of ours, in the right place for water, for life. We don't know if anything is looking back at us. But think about that for a second. Somewhere, 4 light-years away, our star is just another dot in someone else's sky. A quiet, yellow light. Unremarkable. And maybe, just maybe, someone there has been wondering about us for just as long. We are not the center of the universe. We never were. But we might not be alone in it either. That's what space does to you. It makes you feel small. And then, somehow, it makes you feel connected to everything. Most people will never stop to think about any of this. You just did. Subscribe, and let's keep going.